Week 9. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Mahomes now on first down. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10. A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on second and inches. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Now
man, come on, dog.
He's got it.
Trash-ass nigga.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. He's going to fire one. Corner the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill with a lucky number 13.
A dot, baby. Shit.
And the Chiefs are going to take a first quarter lead.
Oh, damn. Came through.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0.
I ain't played that simulation jump, but we said we was going to try it out one time.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And
right.
Brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. This defense for the Chiefs, they played really well in a win over the Raiders a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
I want to open my own. I'm in LA. Yeah.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Oh, he gone.
It's the Honey Badger
Yeah, I was supposed to be opening up a beauty supply store in Phoenix with my gal, but I want to open up a barbershop too.
But that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it.
I gotta find somebody that can.
Staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on the job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positive.
Santana.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Let me look at him. Santana.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Oh, if you would have pressed triangle, they would have gave you that.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield.
Don't get loose, baby.
So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
He was open.
Mahomes now to throw.
There you go, Kelsey.
The 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Edwards-Helaire.
Oh, get loose.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Susan, get him out.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Get him up out of there.
2nd and 4. They can still get a first down without scoring. Now Edwards-Helaire. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. I certainly know that I, for one, would not like to be on the other end of a tackle when this guy's coming at you full speed from his strong safety spot. Boy, that was a nice play. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they want me to go for it. Yeah, that should have been a pick right there.
Away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Let's see what we looking like, guys.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
I see you over there, dog. Come on. Good stop. Good stop. Boy, I should have took my little 3. Come on, dog.
And that will force a turnover on downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. 4-4, their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes?
Get them back there.
Yes, because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play. Not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Yeah, I like this John a little bit, but the defense so ass.
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
Come on, get there. You got your highlight on, baby.
Good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
One more stop, guys.
3rd down. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Now Lawrence down around his goal line.
Go get that, dog. Come on. Good shit. Get that.
Right around 30 on a play that began way back inside the 5. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's what we like. That's what we like, guys.
32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Lawrence. On the move to his left.
Oh.
He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete.
Come on. Get out of my game. Somebody got hurt. Legal touching, baby. He went out of bounds.
So that one will be accepted.
I ain't even see it.
They go play action now. Lawrence. Blitz coming and down.
Run the whole way, baby.
CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Bring them boys in.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Give me that. We ran with that the whole way. Oh, go home, baby. This shit. Go home, baby.
Back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them.
Yeah, my other dude, I was pressing triangle with him. They ain't even let me get it with him.
At the 11.
I don't know what we want to do, guys.
A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They go play action. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right.
There you go, Hill.
Got it full extension. What a catch. And where the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone. But he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0.
Yeah, when them niggas get set in their zone, that's the trash part. It's actually, and they fixed it like 3 times, and they still ain't doing it right.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things
Sneed, get that.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
You know you're going to keep up with this, Sneed.
And the Chiefs are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. Completes it to Hardman.
Loose. You're past that 50, baby. Oh, don't get hurt, no.
2nd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
play action, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better,
I'm bringing that safety down.
You have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just...
Come on, man. He can't...
He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So from the 39...
I thought you... Oh, like that ball.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
Let's go.
Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
I thought you was playing on the. I thought you was playing on the other side too. I was going underneath to that tight end. I gotta get right for the field goal.
And it's now 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with that caller. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
On first down, Lawrence. Forced out to his left.
Go get him.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Go get him.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Second down and 8.
Alpha. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Wants to run. They're running this.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence.
That nigga left that nigga, dog.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete.
That nigga left that nigga. Evans, your trash ass. I'll take you out the game. And you had that nigga left the whole trash.
It's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now Lawrence to throw.
Take that. You got that out. That would have been the first. Get that, baby. Let's go.
Here on third down, they've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
The Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
Okay, that's for the bad. Run him over here.
This one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
Run him over here. Show him what you're working with.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go. We've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a first or a second seed.
Wow. Throw the ball, dog. Where is he going? That nigga out there by himself. And he pump fake.
It felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Man, that nigga pump fake.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Looking for him.
Yeah, I done broke about 4 of my joysticks already. I'm on my 4th set.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And going deep for Hill. And a 7-yard line to catch.
Too quick, baby. Let's go.
All the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Chiefs are able to add on to their first-half lead.
To that original play.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 28-0.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Yeah, I saw that. And he looked big. That's why I said I'm going straight to him.
And only able to get this to
He wasn't even past him when I threw it up in the air. I didn't want to play with these folks, believe it or not.
The Jacksonville offense
I picked them because they made me mad. I wanted.
Do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make
I think because you
7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3,
you audible.
manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chubb.
Man, get that.
It's incomplete.
Evans, rookie.
Couldn't connect.
This defense not
You know,
make it easy for
I can see that route. I can see his route.
He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
So as soon as I see, I had backed him up a little bit. As soon as I seen you, come on, dog, go get your dude. Let's do this.
Now Lawrence going deep downfield for Ross.
Oh, that's Steve.
And that's caught.
Good shit. Give me a big jump. Get your ass out my game.
KC territory.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Lawrence. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence steps away to his left.
Oh, that's us. I was about to say, you got to get there. You got to get there. He just threw it.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because
we got to go deep. He can't keep up with him.
You have to know your quarterback.
And this is taken in at the 5.
Mahomes was on fire, man. I knew I just had to throw that hoe up.
One thing that we know for sure, do not question the arm strength of Patrick.
Now, as soon as I hiked it, though, I seen your dude kind of come down a little bit. I knew he wasn't going to be able to catch up.
Going to get from point A to point B? I would have told you no way. I mean, that was an absolute cannon shot, and he still dropped it right on the money, too.
Right, because it's a few plays, and I had to figure that out. Like, it's a few plays that you pick, no matter what, they going to always bump, even if you back them up. And so it's actually best when you find, like that, whatever you just ran, just remember it. And even if you back them up, he going to run up. That shit trash. Because it don't even say press. If it's a cover one press, you can tell he going to run up and bump him. But if it's just a regular man, that's... Yeah.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Who that? Mike 54. Mike 54.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Man, go get that pick.
Right side, Chenault with it. Now the
Don't
Jags
get
will
that
use
pick,
the
guys.
second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I like that play you just made. I used to run it.
From the 24, Lawrence. He's going to air one
Oh, you shouldn't
out.
have threw that.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by
That is a little bit longer. You would have had it.
Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions. What does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm
Well, to
wondering
that
if his head
running
coach
back.
believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play
Running back was
through
wide
it.
open.
Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
Go get that.
That's out to Hill, right side complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Dancing to his left.
Go get that block, man.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. No one there to help out downfield.
Go get that block, my guy.
Scrambling for 22 and a first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
You and man, we might be all right.
From the red zone now, Mahomes.
Yeah, that's you. If you would have turned it to him earlier, should have been a pick.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes. Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted.
He gone.
Picked up by Andre Cisco. And now off to the races down the right side.
Oh, there we go.
20.
What is you diving at? Good shit. What is you diving at? Stop him.
Maybe a small measure.
They're giving me a trophy. Stop him, baby.
A bright spot there with that pick 6.
Seemingly coming up for air after being dominated as you described. They get a nice play there.
That man turned into a dog. Don't dive like that, baby.
Point after by Lambeau. Up and good. And that will take us to the end of the first half.
Why you ain't pick these Chiefs, man? You had a high pick.
Chiefs on top.
You picked before me, and you picked the Jags.
Check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report.
Yeah, I actually can't either. My first year was so hard because they give you a false sense. Then you start thinking you can do shit that you can't do because sometimes it works.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive.
Come on, dog.
Come back in this spot.
I saw you going underneath.
You just have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
I like this.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down. A shotgun snap and again to ETN.
Glad you ran
It's a
that, huh?
6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and
had the
maybe starting to
goddamn
question their confidence
line
a bit.
back on.
They
They
gave
got
up a
them receiver.
significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Lawrence going to get this to ETN.
Come on.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Good shit, fellas.
27 yards there, a first down.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Lawrence's throw into the hands of the receiver, Chenault. And he's going to get this down to the 20-yard line. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Here's Lawrence to throw. Buying time to his left.
Come on.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And the Chiefs are going to get the football.
Yeah, he did.
The ball will come out.
That was a hell of a play, mate. I was right there, but my dude, he couldn't jump. Jump, baby. You 6'5".
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Catch that.
More there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked
Go
him.
catch
He's
that,
been able to get
dog.
away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Let's try this. That nigga been coming off that line so cold.
They go play fake. Mahomes.
Underneath.
Find his running back, Edwards.
To the south, safe route.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. That's caught left side by Hardman.
Good shit.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
All right, get up, baby.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
The white boy can't keep up over there, man.
Mahomes now to throw.
That block over there.
Swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And out across midfield down to the 45. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second half blowout material. Mahomes firing complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice games,
boys kind of
but we're
tired.
also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, he starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you heave one deep and you catch him close.
Get one, Ricky.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground.
Run him over.
That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at 2nd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
I'm gonna kill for this shit. Oh, I'm about to get a motherfucking thing.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with
Get up in there.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
Get up in there, baby.
Chiefs have got it on cruise control.
Get up in there. I like when he just stepped up.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that will extend this big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
All right, guys.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive,
that nigga wide open. Get that.
Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
If I could get my stick skills good where I can turn into them quicker, I'd be so much better. I ain't good at this shit, though. No play. For real. I'm going to mute my shit.
Remains here on Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Nick Bolton. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And that's caught left side by the tight end, Gray. Touchdown! Noah Gray, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Butker now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. To return, here's Agnew. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now ETN to start the drive. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
brings up 2nd and 4.
Yellow! Underway! Here we go, here we go! Hey, 15! Watch the ship!
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. 7 yards there and a first down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Being chased out left. Forced out to his left. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 6 there on first.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open than he was on that play?
Yeah, they lost him going to the outside.
Hard to believe because you go through your accounting on each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. Now they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
At their own 22-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 24. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Another solid game-changing play for this defense with the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. But it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Grip that ball. 25, check 25, check 25. Watch the safety creep. There you go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He sets to fire deep. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
They'll probably spend a little extra time dissecting the game film after this one. I think the part of their plan was to hit them over the top with the deep ball. They've been unsuccessful all night.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
All day, dog. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Now Lawrence to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And now here is another interception. Good positioning, and it's picked off. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe...
Yeah, I don't know what you was doing.
I've been selling bags about 50
The end zone, it's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them, because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
This taken in at the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's complete ETN out of the backfield. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Lawrence on 1st down. He finds the speedster Ross. That's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Right there. 54. Right there.
Lawrence. And my goodness, another intercept. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and I think they are going to get this one back. Boy, that would have been something. Double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. For McCole Hardman, I mean, he was the only guy with 2 of the top 10 fastest runs in all of 2019, and he's showing that that was no fluke. He was moving there. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Go, baby.
Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Rolling to his right. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there.
You lose.
They decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And boy, another ill-advised throw there, as that will wind up incomplete.
I like what they did there because many of the deep throws we see in the course of a game come to the outside, the perimeter of the field. In this case, they used a slot receiver to run deep downfield and tried to connect that way. Unsuccessful in that attempt, but I like
the pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Hey, Sam off. Hey, high 7.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A final shot now for Lawrence. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD.
Good game, good game.
To be. And time has run out now on this game. A big offensive explosion helped leading.